Are coming back for the second half of this 1976 FA Cup final, where the half-time score was, of course, Manchester United 0, Southampton 0. Alex Stepney there, who made that one very good save from Mike Shannon, giving the benefit of his considerable experience to Gordon Hill. Alex Stepney, who's been 10 years at Old Trafford now. He joined them from Chelsea. In fact, I suppose if you can pin one save down to his name, it's a save he made in this stadium when Manchester United won the European Cup final in 1968. A tremendous save from Alex Stepney from the shooting of Eusebio of Benfica. Well, he saved well from Mike Shannon there in the first half. What we've got to look out for, obviously, is, as Don Revie was saying at half-time, to see whether Southampton go on attacking Manchester United, which is a very bold gamble indeed. So now we're just about ready to start the second half. Southampton now will be attacking the goal on our right. Tommy Doherty back, Laurie Maitamy behind him. Clive Thomas having another look at that watch to make sure that everything is in order. And away we go again. 0-0. And I fancy we might have a pretty dramatic 45 minutes awaiting us now as Osgood finds Nicky Holmes. It's with David Peach on the far side. A little touch for Holmes again. Calliope playing it forward. Stokes. Now, will Shannon get to this one? Challenged by Greenoff. Goal kick. Forsyth to Coppell. Forsyth. Hill, a beautiful ball there. Gilchrist holding off just a moment. Nicking it through there for Pearson. Played on now towards McElroy. Houston backing up well. A slight misunderstanding there, allowing Bobby Stokes to get in even at the expense of a corner. United now playing towards their own supporters. Akari coming up, Osgood going back. Corner going in, Houston didn't quite get a touch to it. It's with Jerry Daly now. Alex Forsyth to Brian Greenoff. Went up for the corner and has stayed up there. Coppell getting that cross in, but way behind the Southampton goal, and a goal kick to Southampton. Come on, he said. Come on, he said. Turner with Southampton's kick. Now Gordon Hill. Pearson playing it back again for McElroy. Daly, nice, neat, short, simple passing at the moment here by Manchester United. Coppell on the far side, good run again by Daly. Now he's turned inside. Forsyth again with that cross hit low. Coppell picking it up again. Rodriguez coming in and committing himself, and Shannon coming in behind him. Jack.
A part of Manchester's game this season has been getting the ball around about the edge of the box and then hitting him across the face of the goal with a lot of pace on. And they haven't done a lot of it this time. And suddenly at the beginning of this half, the first ball they get to put in, the fellow whacks it across and in among a lot of people. Probably Tommy said to them, you know, this is what you need to do because you're not going to get anything in the air off this lot. And he's probably right.
If you'd been Laurie McMenemy, Jack, what would you have been saying to Southampton?
Exactly what Don Revie said at half-time. Keep playing the way you are. Wait for the chance to happen. Give nothing away at the back. Challenge for every ball. Keep chasing and hope that the break goes your way. And he might be right. It might.
Houston. Stokes. McCalliog. Shannon. There's the cross coming in again towards Peter Osgood. No, it'll come instead for Nicky Holmes. Touched on again, no. Lost his way a little bit there. His intention was to try and feed Osgood again. It's now with David Peach for Southampton. McCalliog playing it forward, and they just didn't come back quickly enough.
Laurie said to me a week or two ago that he had a good team, and I hadn't seen them this year at all. And they certainly impressed me, Southampton. They certainly look a better team than I thought they were going to be.
They're playing a lot better than they did in the semi-final, Jack, without any doubt at all. But clearly a side that's gone to Aston Villa and won convincingly in a replay, and gone to West Bromwich Albion and won in a replay. They've got something about them. Calm down, says Laurie McManamy. Keep playing the way you are. Ted Bates on the right of him as we looked at it. Pearson. Daly. And stopped, but only half stopped by Peach. Oh, a lovely bit of skill there, though, by Steele. Osgood, a nice bit of skill as well. And there's another of these Shannon runs. Button's a man with him, and Shannon trying to get round inside him, but Buchan stuck to that job well.
Possibly the first time we've mentioned Martin Buchan. He's been very steady throughout the game, and he hasn't made a mistake yet. And he's looked for those runs from Shannon and cut most of them out, and he's done it very well. You get a feeling, you know, with this Manchester side at the moment, that unless they score soon, a little bit of their confidence could go.
A throw to Southampton. It's the first concession you've made, Jack. You felt very strongly for Manchester United.
Yeah, but they're, I think they've done enough to score, and they haven't done it yet. And because of this, you know, Southampton, the longer the game goes, without giving a goal away, and they'll feel they're still in with a chance.
Well, here's Stokes now, finding Shannon. 1 against 1 as he attacks Stuart Houston. Being forced, though, across the face of that area, and there were plenty of Man United defenders lined up there. Shannon then going in on the back.
He went the wrong way there, McShannon. He went to Stuart Houston and went on the inside onto his left side. I thought he should have gone straight in and gone on his right into the box.
Forsyth. Now Koppel. Pearson. Daly. Akari. Koppel. Breaking into the middle there for a moment. Daly again. Seems to be everywhere. Well, I don't think he intended that, but it found Macari. I tell you, most of the noise at the moment is coming from the Southampton end. I think they begin to sense that something might happen here this afternoon. That tells its own story. Holmes going in there. A touch off for Osgood. What about that for a touch as well by Osgood? But alas, for Southampton, it went into touch.
I think Laurie must have had a word with Peter Osgood at half-time about his work rate. It wasn't very good in the first half. He was taking up some good positions, but not much work. This half, he seems to have stirred himself a little bit, and he started to move around and take up different positions and get involved around the ball a little bit more.
Well, he couldn't have a better opportunity than here today to justify the money that's been spent on him. Nearly £300,000. A free kick now to Manchester United, though. Forsyth. Pearson. Koppel. Away he goes again, this little flying winger. Koppel now turned inside for Pearson. Oh! Brilliant breakout there by Manchester United. Pearson started it, Jack.
Yeah, he's done well, Pearson. He's come and shown all the game. He's had very little joy. Koppel coming in on this one. It was a good lay back. Unfortunately, the lad that came onto the ball, I don't know who it was, Pearson again, was just slightly the wrong angle to play the ball where he wanted to play it, especially if we're trying to do it with his left foot. It was the one that needed deflecting with his right, actually, to put it in the right direction.
Osgood, lovely header. Holmes again making these breaks, and there does seem still to be a lot of space down that left-hand side, but he hasn't made very good use of it there. Going up towards Pearson again. Does have this great facility, Jack, for shielding the ball all the time. Pearson denying Jim Steele.
He backs into people.
Now a run by Shannon again. Sorry, I interrupted you, Jack.
He backs into people very well. Good at holding balls off, laying them back for people to come and support him. And this is one of Manchester United's best ploys. They get people up to support Stuart Pearson very, very quickly, so that they give him a target to hit, just to lay the ball gently down to for people to come on and take forward.
Osgood again. Calliogue's up there. Bakari right back. Ball still in play. Osgood can't believe it. Linesman was beautifully placed, as indeed he should be. And Daly now sweeping it to this side of the field for Houston. Forward for McElroy. Quietish game Sammy McElroy's had. But now it's with Shannon. Trying to get Rodriguez going. All still in play again, says the linesman on this side, Mr. Gray. Martin Buchan. Bakari. Houston. Trying to play it forward again, but Blythe was there for Southampton. Oh, that was a rather crude challenge there, I thought, by Stokes on Bakari. For Scythe. Steele. Doesn't let much get past him, Jim Steele, this afternoon. That's not a bad ball either. Straight to Jim McCalliog. Shannon is up front. There's the long ball aimed again towards Mike Shannon. Stokes tried to go in, and his feet were very high. But again, Clive Thomas plays the advantage and plays it well. Houston forward to Pearson. Nodded on this time for McElroy. Again, Jim Steele is there for Southampton. McCalliog. Osgood after this one. Houston with him. Two former Chelsea teammates, and now it's Osgood again. Slipped inside this time for Bobby Stokes. Slipped inside this time for Holmes. They weren't far from getting a very clear opening there for a chance for Holmes to have a shot on goal.
At this stage, Brian, I wouldn't put money on it either way.
Now Gilchrist. Osgood. I think it's Rodriguez who's taken a knock there. Mel Blythe, who's filled in on this side of the field for him for the moment. But the game goes on. Clive Thomas has just given him a quick look. It's Koppel versus Peach. Played in for Macari. And still Rodriguez is down. And now Houston. This is where Rodriguez would have been. And Shannon had to come back, and I think the ball will just spin out of play and will give Clive Thomas the chance to call on the Southampton trainer, Jim Clooney.
Sammy McElroy's been a big disappointment to me today. He's probably the most ineffective of the Manchester team.
Well, somebody putting some boots on there. Hugh Fisher, by the look of it. The substitute. He seems to be in a pretty bad way there. Just behind the left ear, he's caught a clout. Hugh Fisher, the man who ruled himself out of the semi-finals, he told Laurie McMenemy, no, I don't think I'm fit enough to play. Paul Gilchrist got his chance and scored an opening vital goal. And the great unselfish act there of Hugh Fisher might well have denied him a Wembley place as well. Well, I'm glad to say from Southampton's point of view, with water all over his hair and his face, that Peter Rodrigues, their skipper, is all right to continue. Not sure he quite knows where he is at the moment. Played here in the '69 final for Leicester City when they lost to Manchester City. Daly again. Osgood in quickly, but he's only found Koppel. Holmes touching it away there towards Stokes. Brian Greenough got that back in though. Macari being forced out. Here's Houston. Curled in once more. This might come yet. Steele has fallen and somehow he's got it away. Brian Greenough right in there, and in the end it was McCalliog who put it behind for the corner.
I think everyone stopped for a handball there. They thought it was a handball, but it wasn't. Now it cost them dear.
Rodrigues is still in trouble too at that. You can probably see on the left-hand side there, it's still crouching down, but there's the ball going in across the face of the goal. Nodded down against the crossbar there by Sammy McElroy, the nearest we've had to a goal. Here we come again. Nodded backward now. Watch McElroy against the crossbar. Rodrigues falling to the ground. Rodrigues after this one. Now McElroy's turning it on a bit. And so too was Rodrigues. The flags are out from Old Trafford now.
The game swung back Manchester's way a little bit in the last 5 minutes.
So delicately balanced, Jack, that it needed just one thing to make you feel that it would go United's way again. And that's the way their fans are feeling at the moment as Sammy McElroy now takes this corner. Houston is up again. 2, 4, 6 men up for Manchester United. Curled in there. Holmes got the header. Now it'll come for Gordon Hill, just where he loves to hit them, but not like that. I think a lot of managers who've looked at Gordon Hill before he signed for Manchester United were impressed by a lot of things, but not by his finishing, his ability to finish powerfully. And he's done a lot of good finishing this season, but that was way, way off the mark there. A throw to Manchester United. We're a quarter of an hour into the second half now.
There hasn't been a mistake yet, Brian, by anyone at the back in defence that has caused any concern at all. Maybe that's the way this game's going to swing.
Koppel. Well, Peach gave that one away to Koppel. Holmes is after him though. Did well, Nick Holmes there. McCalliog. Steele in first. Daly only half stopped by Gilchrist, and McElroy obstructed by Peach. Free kick to Manchester United. There we are, a wide shot there of that whole area. The red shirts coming forward in some numbers now. It's with Koppel, with Forsyth going outside him. That's the ball for Forsyth. Driven low again, as Jack Charlton has said they do. Shannon trying to turn and get away from Buchan. Really, Buchan has put a padlock on chain on him today. Look at Rodrigues right in there. Well, Manchester United overall have got the younger legs. It's a very experienced Southampton side with a few veterans in it. And I wonder, the longer this game goes on, just how well they'll be able to withstand this pace. Is there a point in that, Jack, that the older Southampton side might begin to flag towards the end?
No, I think in the old days when this ground was very holding, it might have applied. But in this game, I don't think it applies at all. They're not that old, you know.
Throw to Manchester United. Here's Pearson again shielding that ball from Steele. Just a little touch that finds Koppel. Crossed in towards McElroy, stopped beautifully there by Blythe. Needed a bit of strength and a bit of bravery there because the boots were flying. Forsyth. Oh, he's given that away to Stokes. On for Shannon, on for Osgood. Shannon again. Chipped in there now for Rodrigues. Hit first time when he had so much time. The pain there on the face of the Southampton skipper, Peter Rodrigues. Why on earth did he take such a quick pot at goal?
He didn't have a lot of time, actually, Brian. If you look closely here, the ball come to him. If he stops it, he's going to be closed up very, very quickly. It was the one that he had a hit and hit well. And he didn't.
I stand corrected. Well, it's a throw. And Gordon Hill being spoken to by referee Clive Thomas there. There's obviously been a clash between Gordon Hill and Paul Gilchrist.
Paul Gilchrist, in fact, has marked Gordon Hill for most of the game, and Rodrigues has been left free at the back. I think with the idea that he could come forward now and again when he felt like it.
Macari's ball to Koppel. Jerry Daly. For Scythe. Greenoff coming up, and look at the space there for him. Slip forward again. Might be it, but it's not, as Blythe hooked that one away to Shannon. Here's Stokes. Shannon's outside him. That's the ball. Calliogs inside him. And that's the ball. Back for Shannon again. Back for Shannon again. Hit! Brilliant piece of play by Shannon. He even got a bit of curl on that as well, but it was just a yard too high. Jack.
It's a good one of Mick Shannon's good points, going with a bit of acceleration across the box and hitting balls on the run. He just got it too well. He could have done with a little bit less.
So a throw to Southampton, and they're bringing McCreary on. So David McCreary, the man who never stops running, will be on in a moment for Manchester United. Who do you think they'll take off, Jack?
Strangely enough, I think it'll be Gordon Hill.
Yes, indeed. You can see Tommy Kavanagh with the number 11 there alongside.
Well, I didn't see that, actually, so it was a good guess.
Good work, Jack. Greenoff. Now Macaliog. Shannon up ahead of him. And Houston just getting in before Bobby Stokes. Here's Peach.
I don't know really why they're bringing Gordon Hill off and putting and bringing what do you call him? McCreary on. I can't see any sense in it really. Tommy's usually employed this play late on in games, but I don't think it's going to change the pattern very much, and I think it's going to take a little bit away from Manchester United's attacking possibilities. I think I would have brought Sammy McIlroy off first.
But it's Gordon Hill who goes, and it's David McCreary who's on. And the first sign maybe that there is a little bit of concern on that Manchester United bench. But something has got to be done. Gilchrist now going for this one. Challenging hard, but losing it in the end to McIlroy, and here's Houston. McIlroy, first touch for McCreary. McIlroy. Nicked away by Blythe. Not easy for anybody to come into a cup final as a substitute and pick up the rhythm of the game. Won't be easy for McCreary.
He's a busy little player, and he chases around and he worries people, and he gets involved in almost every ball. And this is probably what Tommy's brought on, trying to upset the defence a little bit.
Osgood not quite able to reach that one. Buchan's here. Halfway through the second half now. And still the score, Manchester United 0, Southampton 0. Holmes going in for that one. It'll fall for Macaliog. A touch here for Gilchrist. Hit forward again for Osgood. Now they've got men up, almost a 3 against 3, but Macari came back quickly. Just look how quickly 7 of them got back for Manchester United, in fact. Here's Peach in a bit of space. The long cross in again towards Peter Osgood. Osgood's header. Shannon won't get there, and Greenoff had to turn it behind. There seems to be a bit of pressure on the faces of those Manchester United players now. Long cross, won well by Osgood there. And Greenoff turning it away. So David Peach again with the corner. Osgood and Shannon right in there once more. Holmes is at the near post. Still not very far away. Gilchrist with the header. Hoston with the header clear. Here's Pearson. Touch there for Brian Greenoff. Forward now for Macari. Now a chance for United to break. Forsyth. Creary on the far side, the substitute.
It's been a good, well, hard-fought cup final, Brian, up to now. Not a lot of great chances at either end have been created, but it's got its merits, the game.
Here's McCreary, played back again, turned in towards McElroy. Could come something here, no. Forsyth again. Deeper one this time towards Macari, but Turner judged that well. And a nice little throw out here for Stokes. On for McCalliog. Sold a good dummy there on McElroy. Shannon. Not a good return pass there by McCalliog, but here's Shannon again, trying to get a 1-2 going there. And that time Buchan forced to concede the corner. Tight, skillful little 1-2 there between Shannon and Stokes, and it's brought Southampton this corner with 20 minutes of normal time to go. If it's still all square, obviously at 90 minutes, we get 30 minutes of extra time. Jim McCalliog then with a corner for Southampton.